What goes into building an art style?
And that's a little bit tougher one, because I think that most of what we do as artists, we don't want the players thinking about it. Like, we're trying to solve all the questions that the players would have, that they just come to realizations without actually thinking about why it is they feel that way. If we can get a player to feel an emotion or a connection to something digital without us pointing it out or making too big a deal about it, then I feel like we're the most successful. So the way that we sculpt a lot of the world in general is kind of with that in mind. So one of the things I like to point out a lot, because it was, again, like one of the things that we kind of argued internally about the most, was, I'm sure you see at the beginning of the game, that is the most green and lush environment we've ever done in a Borderlands game. And that was very, very intentional. And that's because we wanted players to feel like they're starting off in like well, what is going on? This place is way too healthy, everything's way too happy, like everything's growing really well, like this planet must be a gorgeous, perfect paradise or whatever. And we wanted them to have that sense of exploration, like a journey that they go on. And so we start the player with that kind of feel to it, not because the world of Borderlands is now a beautiful jungle or something, but it's because we want them to feel like, as they're moving out into the world, that they're getting to see more of the underbelly of it. And so again, it's just a constant like remembrance of like, what is our story, where the player is supposed to be in that story right now, and then how deep have they gone down that rabbit hole. So as you go further into each one of the zones, by the time you get to the fortresses at the end of them, that's like the darkest, most twisted variation. And again, it's just steps up all the way through. So it's constantly just like a gradient of trying to get players to more and more feel the way we want without having to tell them what they're supposed to feel.